Well, well, well. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. We talked about it on stream, twitch.tv/Bruce Winless. The team builder, college football 25. It's a bit of a broken mess. It's a bit of a clunky system, but we talked about wanting to build a dynasty around a team in college football 25, around a stream team, if you will. So today, we're going to be debuting the stream team in a dynasty that we're going to take to the mountaintop once again, just like we did with MTSU. But I'm going to present to you the Winless U Otters. That's right, the Otters. We're going to take them from zero to hero, and we're in the Mountain West Conference. So let's just jump into it. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I've been looking forward to this. College football's been out for a hot minute, but it's been a little bit trying to get this system to work the right way. I think we're finally here. Let's get into it. All right. So, as you can see on the screen right now are the Winless U Otters. I'm putting them in the Mountain West Conference. The stadium you're going to see, we've taken over Wyoming. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. I'm taking over. You have Haley Steinfeld. You have the Bills. You have the MVP race. You're fine. We're taking over in the Mountain West Conference. We are a mid team, as you can see underneath me. 79 overall. We've gone middle of the road. We're going to fight from a 2-star program to a 5-star program. We might win a title before we get to 5-star. One of the things I also wanted to do on this was push myself. We did All-American for all the stuff that we have done on stream for this game. It has been quite a minute since we've done this. We're going to do this on Heisman. It's going to be an incredible challenge. It might take us a long time, but we're going to do this on Heisman just to push ourselves that little bit further. If we're going to go up to the mountaintop once more, we got to do it on the hardest difficulty. All right, when it comes to the backstory, there really is only one option. Motivator is fantastic. Tactician is fantastic. But I think those are better when you have a bit of a built-in roster, a bit of an identity. We don't have an identity. We're going to build that identity here. So I think we've got to go recruiter. We got to start building from the ground up and start getting those opening classes to be strong. I think that's what's going to set us up for success. So we're going to go recruiter. Coach Brucey Wins. Brucey Wins is coming in, taking over the Winless U Otters. It's gonna be a tough one. I think we're gonna run Oregon's offense. I thought about this when I was setting this team up. I think we're gonna run the Oregon offense. We haven't done it yet. I think we're gonna try for the first time. We're gonna run the Oregon offense. They run the spread, but I think the spread could be really fun. We gotta bring the locks in. We gotta bring the locks back. If you were here for the middle to mountaintop, you know how important it is to have the hair. So we obviously don't have stats as the university. This is the University of Wyoming. We have taken them out of the game. We have put ourselves in the game. We are Wyoming. But we are signing a 5-year contract. We have 5 years. Can we win a national championship 5 years? I don't know. I think we need to restrict ourselves to only so many games. I don't want to jump in too often and cost us games, but I also don't want to jump in too often and win us games. So we want to try to make it fair. We're going to try to build this program and win a championship the right way. First things first, we have 5 points to spend. We can go ahead and drop those in a bucket. Now, looking at our roster, the roster that they gave us when we built this team, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at the depth chart a little bit. So we've got a junior quarterback, Joe Bowers, 75 overall, 79 speed, 83 accuracy. He's a field general. 79 speed for a field general is pretty good. He's got step up, so he'll move up in the pocket. We don't have a lot outside of him. We've got a sophomore from Brentwood, Tennessee, and a junior from Sewanee, Georgia. Now, I don't think either of these guys are going to be lights out going into their next season. Obviously, this guy's a junior. He's not going to progress much. So we have a lot to work on. We have a nice, fast freshman running back here, Cameron Poe. He's a receiving back. He's got safety valve. That's a good option. We have 2 seniors behind him. So we're going to need to recruit at halfback and try to bring somebody into this program because Poe and Collins are not going to be able to carry us for long. The wide receiver room is very scary. We're gonna have to look at wide receiver. That is probably our best player on this roster. Keelan Rounds, double dip layout and recoup, 84 with 91 speed, 93 acceleration. But he's a junior, so we do have potentially 2 years with him as long as he doesn't transfer out. So that's a guy that we're going to be looking to. But then we have senior, junior, sophomore. So we're going to have to recruit at the position because we only have a year or 2 with most of this wide receiver room. Our offensive line is looking good with seniors. Center and guard are a problem. Left tackle's a problem. Or right tackle's a problem. Looking at our defensive line, we have a very average team. That was what we wanted coming into this. We didn't want to come in with any studs. We wanted it to be pretty fair. So cornerback, wide receiver, those two rooms we definitely need to focus on because we're only going to have a couple years with a lot of the guys that are in those positions. So it's a very middle of the road roster. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our coach skills. We're going to definitely want to rebuild the wide receiver room, but we got to start with quarterbacks. It all starts from the quarterback position. It is a team game, but we got to have a quarterback in here that we believe in. So let's start with quarterback. And let's go ahead and look at our schedule, our potential schedule here for this season. Arizona State, FCS Northwest, home against BYU, then on the road at North Texas, then Air Force, San Diego State, San Jose State, Utah State, New Mexico, Colorado State, and Boise State back-to-back, and then Washington State on the road. That's going to be a tough end of the season schedule there. Those 3 games, probably not going to be super fun for us. We have a lot of positions to fill. So looking at our board, if we're going off of our interest, there's not a lot, right? We are not at the top of anybody's board coming into this, which is not something that I'm surprised by. We definitely weren't expecting it. But we've got a few guys that we're definitely interested in. A 3-star gem, Noah Callaway, 92 throw power, platinum team player, only 70 deep accuracy. His accuracies aren't great, but let's put some work into Noah Callaway. Now this guy's a JUCO junior, so this would be a guy that's not going to last here very long, but he's got pretty good stats. Only 75 speed. He's an improviser, but he's got 85 throw on the run and 87 throw power. Again, we just want to build the program up. If it's a guy that comes in as a stopgap, we can't really say no to that. 96 speed. He's a 3-star gem. Jamie Trapasso, you have become our #1 wide receiver target. I'm coming. Another platinum road dog as well. 89 acceleration, only 76 catching. His release is really bad though. His release is only 63, but 96 speed. I feel like even with that, he can probably still get past some guys. We only have 500 hours, so right now, we gotta be a little bit smart about some of our hour usage. Back-to-back 3-star bust, dude. Kane Landry, Eric Mixon. I mean, he's got OL Rally. He's got 86 strength, and he's got 77 impact blocking. I think this guy's still somebody that could be useful for this roster. We're not here to pick and choose. Again, we're trying to make sure we get guys in the program. Taylor Sepulveda, tell me something good. That's what we like to see. 87 impact blocking, 90 strength. This guy's a dog, dude. This guy's a dog. I feel confident about a lot of our board players. We're getting them set up. We're advancing to our first official week as the coach of the Winless U Otters. Our brand exposure is rough. Risk of transfer is high for rounds. That's our best player. Oh, he's locked us out. We have officially lost out on Noah Callaway. Okay. So Noah Callaway locked us out pretty early in the process. That is unfortunate. That was a player that we were definitely looking at bringing onto the program. He didn't want to come here. And you know what? We're not gonna push for it. If you don't want to be here, we don't want you here. Let's look around. Let's look for some guys. Let's add a couple more guys to the board. We got a couple spots. We'll look at Tommy Pfeiffer. We're gonna look at Ezekiel Wilcox, and we're gonna look at Mike McGinnis. No, Kevin Robert, Nashville, Tennessee. Tell me what you're seeing. Let's use a little bit of our hours to look into a couple of these guys. Tommy Pfeiffer's a gem. Magician, team player, and field general with 91 speed. He is a scrambler. Let's go for him. I feel like Tommy Pfeiffer. Noah who? Noah who? These videos, I think we're probably going to do half a season for each of these videos. They'll be a little bit shorter. That way I can edit them. This is our first actual YouTube series we're doing. We played this on stream a good chunk. But this is our first YouTube series that we're doing. So I want to give it some time and attention. And so we're going to do shorter episodes, chunk through seasons. And we'll get into a better groove as we're going. Our first game is not going to be at our new stadium. So we're going to have to wait till game 2 to see our new stadium. Again, we're not going to play that many games of the first season. We are going to sim them. So we're going to jump in and play the moments here against Arizona State. Our first game. We're 75 overall. They have a massive advantage over us. This is going to be scary territory. We're on the field for the defense first. The defense is the first up. Defense is my weakest field, so they got me in a bit of a pickle. Our uniforms are looking fan-frickin-tastic. I should have showed them off a little bit more. I didn't get a chance to. Great stop. I didn't get a chance to show off our uniforms yet. I want to see if I can. Let's show these bad boys off. There you go.
Hooray!
You got the otter on the front with his saxophone. And then on the back, the piece de resistance. Look at that. Looking good, dude. Their best player is their running back. It makes sense then for them to be covering a little bit on the ground. He came down with that? I mean, the corner's on that too, man. Just can't draw that ball loose. And now we're at 1st and goal with the 1. This is most likely a run. I'm going to bring a mid blitz in case the run is what we're looking for. It's an option play, and he's got me. He's got our number. He's got our number. All right, we're down early on the road. Not good. But our team's in the red zone. We're in the red zone. We're coming back on the field. It is still 7-0. A minute left in the first quarter. Bowers at quarterback. Poe at running back. This is an inside zone. And he's going nowhere. 2 yards. 6 rushes for 11 yards for Poe. Not exactly what we're looking for. This is on Heisman. Again, we are playing on Heisman. We wanted to make this a challenge, so we were playing on Heisman difficulty. Oh, I should have lofted that ball. 4th and 8. We got to take the points. We got to take the points. We got to take the points. All right. It is now a 4-point game. Listen, we'll take it. Is that guy wearing yellow eye black? 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. They go to the draw.
Pull him down! They're bringing us back out. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and I think that we get the ball to start the second half, so getting the ball back here with a chance to put more points on the board would be really big.
He's going to throw it. The sure hands, it's McClain.
I tried to cut the angle. All right, I'm expecting a run here. I'm going to bring the pressure. It's not a run. Ooh, and the pressure was there. Let's bring some pressure again. He's a little bit rattled. Bring the big dogs. Bring the big dogs. Bring Means in. I'm on the wrong player. That's what I get for switching to the defensive. Let's mix it up a little bit. When we were doing our Middle of the Mountaintop series, if you were on the Twitch channel, we ran the jet touch pass a lot. It seems like they've nerfed this in the game, but we loved the jet touch pass. And it's gonna work! And it's gonna work! 1 touch, 1 touchdown. Let's go. Huge touchdown on the road. And we're back on defense in the red zone again, needing another big stop. 1st and goal. Up, down 3. We did get the 2-point conversion. And he got in! He flipped off the defender and falls into the end zone. 5 minutes left in the game, and we're down 10. I'm looking at rounds here on the left side on this comeback. And he's there. He's easy money. Easy money for rounds. That's our best player. We can't let him transfer. If we're going to have any chance of winning in the next couple of years and getting some good players in because of our success, it's going to be that guy. They're putting us back in. But we're down 10 with 10 seconds left. This is basically the end of the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we are not going to come away with a win here. And that's a horrible ball. That's a horrible ball. That's a bad way to end it. But listen, valiant effort by the team. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think we were going to come even close to winning this game. A 10-point loss on the road to open the season. It's promising. No, it doesn't look like it, but it's promising. All right, week 2. We are 0-1, but we're getting our first home game. You're going to get your first look at the Winless U Stadium, the Wind Dome in Wyoming. Let's take a look at our board before we get into our home game. Let's look at how many players are starting to look at us as a place they might want to go play football. I want to play some football. Joe Bannon, definitely interested. Joe Trapasso is definitely high on our board. These two are big for us. I want to see where Knox is. Knox still has us number 1 on his board. We're still cooking with Knox. Same thing with Swoop. So a lot of these guys that we started to look at are looking at us. Pfeiffer has us number 1 on his board. We have pushed way up his board. So that is good. We have 10 coach skill points. So I'm looking at what we're going to do with those. I'm not 100% certain. We obviously would love to just go focus on quarterback and make sure we land. So I think that's what we have to do. because quarterback's going to be our big need next season. So we're going to go with quarterback, spend our points. All right, so we're jumping in to our very first home game. This is going to be huge. It's our first time seeing the Wind Dome. We've taken over Wyoming Stadium, but it's all ours. We're playing against FCS Northwest. Not a real school, but it's a real chance for us to get our very first win at home this season. So let's go check it out. I have not seen it yet, so I'm super excited to see what it looks like in person, outside of the renders that we've seen. So let's take a look. The field is looking beautiful. Look at that otter. Look at that otter. Look at these stands. We got like a black field. We've got the brown and the gold on the sides. And we're going to be playing the moments again. It's looking great. The stands are packed. Everybody's wearing their merch. We got tons of fans. You wouldn't believe it being a brand new school. But we got tons of fans. We're going to play the moments. Look at that beautiful field from the side. Let's go. Big third down. Let's make the stop. They're driving. We have yet to have any momentum here. So let's see. We got that otter staring right at us on the hash mark there. Can't get the stop. Can't close him down. And that's a touchdown. He's in. He's in. All right, third down alert. Chance to keep the ball. Again, we're playing on Heisman. It's going to be difficult, even against schools like this, just for us getting comfortable. We have yet to get really into it. We're going to throw that on the out. That's going to be a first down. That's huge. We move the sticks. QB drive. Could be QB drive. No, I believe in this. Okay, let's just get a secure catch. Listen, we want to make sure we're moving the sticks. We want to get in the red zone. We got to tie this game up. The home end zone looks beautiful. That's a touchdown. That's our first touchdown on our home field. Things we love to see. Look at the home uni. Home uni's looking clean. Winless U is here in the Mountain West Conference to stay. Now, will we stay in the Mountain West Conference? I guess we'll find out. We got to see how the season goes. It's 3rd and 10 already. At the 27-yard line, we have not moved the ball much at all. I think our boy's going to get open here potentially. Oh, whoa! I'm sorry? Who's there? To put a little English on it? Talk about opportune timing. All right, you know what? We're going to run a touch pass. 42-yard line. We got to get some yards. This could be a bad play. We have one timeout left, I believe. And that's rough. I mean, that's just... Oh! English! I thought he was dead in the water. When that linebacker came off that block that quickly, I thought he was screwed. Oh, that's open. That's open. Let's go, baby. That's another touchdown. What a dunk. This quarterback said, you're not going to bench me next season right away. You're not going to do it. Cameron Poe, the freshman running back. I said he could be a player that delivers for us for quite a bit here. Look at that ball. All right, they're going for it on 4th down. Did our offense score while we were off the field? They did. We're up 21-7 here in the 4th quarter. This is a good chance to get our first win. Again, it's against FCS Northwest, but we'll take it. I'm gonna play that ball. That's a pick. Easy money for us, dude. Is that a pick 6? No, but that's a huge return. We're running a little zone action. We're not gonna bring too much here. And he's getting dropped, dude. I'm surprised he didn't throw that ball. 3rd and 9 touch pass. They won't expect it. They won't expect it. Or they will. And 50's going to come off the edge here and get easy through. Oh, great block from Cameron Poe. I think Cameron Poe is going to be a player that we're going to like on this team for quite some time. He's got speed. He can catch out of the backfield. And he's going into the end zone here. No! We got to get Cameron Poe in the end zone. He's worked too hard. He's worked too hard to not get a second touchdown of the game. And he's out of the game. He's gassed. His vulture's coming in. There's a touchdown. That's going to make it 30-7. A huge win. And that's a win
Well, this one had
for the
all the
Winless U
suspense,
Otters
bugs
in their
lurking
first
his way
home
toward a
game
windshield,
at the
and
Wind Dome.
it's
Just a great performance from the offense. The defense showed up. We had the pick. Joe Bowers. Joe Bowers. Peaches, peaches, peaches. 236 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. And that was the first play we played of the game. We gave the touchdown. That was their only touchdown of the game. They did not score again. So this team really put on a dominant performance. All right, we leveled up again as well. That's more upgraded coach skills. I think we gotta go and look at the receiving side of the ball. I think again, this is an area, wide receivers, tight ends, we're gonna want to spend for a little bit extra scouting time. That's a huge win. We're 1-1 after the first episode, feeling very confident. Sorry, let's read it out. So we come out of our first home game and our first road game 1-1. Listen, we lost in a close one on the road to Arizona State. That's not a game I thought we were going to win. So to only lose by 10 felt really good. That home win over FCS Northwest, while it is fake school, it was a real win. It was a real win at home for the very first time. Program's off to a good start. Our board's looking good. And we got a rivalry game coming up when we come back. Which team will leave Windome heartbroken in this year's rivalry clash? It's going to be the Cougars. It's going to be the Cougars. So that's going to do it for episode 1. I wanted to get in a couple games on the road, at home, so we can see what the team looked like. This is a brand new program. The Winless Otters are coming in hot to the Mountain West Conference. We're going to take them from 0 to hero all the way to the mountaintop. So the episodes will be a bit longer moving forward. You're going to see more time in between games. We're not going to play as much because we want to build the program. But when it matters most, you're going to see it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me any suggestions on other stuff you want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.